Hello, everybody. Synesk111 here, and welcome back to more Civilization VII as Simon Bolivar. I'm starting to regret delaying my efforts towards completing the Railroad Tycoon Legacy path because someone apparently already has all the milestones completed for that path, thus being eligible for an economic victory. But I'm not giving up hope yet. I'm still pretty hopeful that I can save it if I just have enough railroads, ports, and factories in my lands. My gold income is okay, even though I'd like for it to be more. But I've got what I've got. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. What's this? Okay, it's a milestone for a geographic society. Not really a big concern for me. I'm just short of the amount of gold I need to get another factory. Much less for a rail station. I'm just gonna need all the gold I can get at this point. Stock tickers. The economy is booming, and traders flock to the stock market to invest their savings, and the savings of others. They debate the future of share prices as they crunch numbers, arguing whether to risk further speculation or play it safe and let the market run its course. I'm gonna play it safe and do more circumspection for right now. I presume that's the narrative event you get for if you complete a stock market for the first time. Yeah, stock exchange has been completed. I see. I'm gonna get a grocer in here for some more food for my people in Bach. I can actually get a factory over in Wanuku. That is unexpected. Why didn't I think to check there then, instead of Nantes? I'm going to use my quinine resource in the newly built factory, like so. Now I'll have to wait out what happens in the future. Oh no, what? I see tanks. But first a downturn. And things are not looking so good. The stock market bustles with unhappy faces as traders murmur to one another about the drop in prices. It is not the end of the world, they reassure themselves, but well-intentioned constraints on speculation have bitten back, and it will take more time to recoup on both their losses and the trust of the public. Minus 50% gold for 3 turns. Oh, no. Crud. And an ally's at war. Do I dare? I mean, I am on positive terms with Napoleon. Might it be time to end the alliance with Pachacuti, though? You know what? Yeah. My alliance with Pachacuti hasn't done much for me. Yeah. Sorry, dude. That's where our alliance comes to an end, and my ambitions to secure a railroad tycoon continue. But I'm still gonna have to be wary about the possibility of an invasion from Trung Track. I've upgraded my units. But she's moving her units away. Well, best to be prepared at least. And of course we got a disaster going down. Not good. Can I, Okay, so the disaster's going on this turn, so there's no way I can repair it right now. Actually, I can repair this fishing boat for some reason.
The one who adapts his policy to...
Political theory is completed. And also, if you've seen just now, we fumbled up our new population placement once again. Just like always. Very typical. I wonder if it happens in just this game. Maybe it's just my mouse I'm using. But yeah, as you can see, we're currently getting the Eiffel Tower built as quickly as we can. But I think what I should go next is the masteries of my unique civics. New policy. None of these tie into my gold income. But I could do Style Empire. Constructing a building grants culture equal to 25% its production cost. Like so. No new factories to slot my factory resources into, but I'm okay with that. Anything that can get me more gold? I don't see anything, but I can go ahead and work my way towards another avenue. At the cost of, what's it called? Terrace Farm? Yeah, I think that's what it's called. Yep, Terrace Farm. Just had to check it real quick. Modern age has progressed 75%. And I still don't have enough for another factory. Much to my chagrin. None of these buildings can produce gold in Nantes. That's another problem.
The tower can live on itself. One can dream there, eat there, observe there, understand there. One can feel oneself cut off from the world, and yet the owner of a world.
Well, okay. At least we got the Eiffel Tower built. The shining symbol of Paris, France. Both in this game and the real world. Even though in this game it is located in Ur, which is a far cry from where Paris is. Oh, what's this? Jacobin. A great person with one charge. Can only be trained in cities with an avenue, and the specific Jacobin received as random. Each Jacobin can only be received once. Cost increases per Jacobin trained. That would be pretty interesting to see what it does. Can grow once again. Here for a little bit more gold. Geographic Society. Another milestone for that. Not very important. And I'll go for mass production mastery.
There is only one good thing.
Mastery of Belle Epoque was completed. Now we'll do globalism. Tenement. Would I get a tenement from? Okay, radio. Okay, it's a food building, but it's not a gold building. But that's my second empire-wide stock exchange, at least. I'm gonna place a laboratory right next to it, for good measure. And I actually have enough for a factory this time. Brilliant. And with that, I can place some more cotton down. Okay, I'm gonna have to really expand my empire if I want some more railroads and factories in it. That's something I'll also need to focus on in my next game. I'm really gonna have to lift at this point. Another stock exchange is definitely gonna be necessary if I want to go anywhere. Okay, so this is Eta Palm de Ilders. That was painful to say. And I must activate her on a city center district to activate her and add 10 happiness to the building. I think that's, yeah, City Hall. I was right about that. It's gonna get me another celebration before I know it. 8 turns left. No. Not doing alliances anymore for the rest of this game. It's gonna distract me from my main goal of trying to at least complete this next step of the Railroad Tycoon. Would I be able to get a factory in Chichen Itza? Or do I already have one? I think I already have one. It's just farms and other rural buildings so far. Okay, I do have a factory in there. Good. Okay, one thing I'm gonna do for Wakakapnal is, as soon as I have enough gold, I'm gonna get a rail station in. so it can be connected to the rest of my empire's rail network. And maybe later down the line... Oh hey! Got the first milestone completed of the Railroad Tycoon. I was going to say that after Wak Kapnal, I'm going to do the same to Ulantai Tampu as well. Still not enough for a rail station yet, but maybe after this turn.
Just as modern.
We mastered mass production. Now we'll move on to mastery of combustion. Because why not? I think I'm gonna get all the masteries I can before moving on to flight. We're not even at the proper year for that yet. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do a tenement right here, since that has an empty building slot. Farm will be repaired. Bat Kabnal is going to get its rail station here. Yes. And its rural population relocated here, in this little panhandle that I accidentally created. And soon to come will be the factory. However long it takes. Yeah, get me some gold, baby. Thank you for landing that celebration on me. I'm gonna do free speech. It is essential for democracy, just so you know. Okay, we're getting close to 200 points. How much gold do I need? 4212. Doesn't seem that far away, given how much gold I'm earning per turn. Got fish as a bonus resource. Right down in Nantes. +6 food and settlements with a port, and Nantes does have a port. Right here. Oh dear. So it looks like an unmet civilization already completed the World Bank before we were able to get our act together for completing the Railroad Legacy Path. So that means, unfortunately, we lose, I assume. Alright. Well, it's been a good run. But unfortunately, just as the case with Benjamin Franklin, we have been defeated. Okay, so... Oh my goodness, Harriet Tubman. She got 1,367 Railroad Tycoon points. Pachacuti not far behind, with 968. Okay, so I was wrong about Tring Track completing all the milestones, and I came in 4th. Ideology... Space Race and Geographic Society, I apparently placed 4th in all of those. And believe it or not, I actually tried to get the Space Race project completed. Yeah, the Space Race Legacy Path completed on my own time. But even that turned out to be in vain. Man. I don't think you can do much to get a legacy path completed in the modern age unless you were to aggressively settle cities, both in the homelands and in distant lands. But I guess I would prefer if you settled more, if you founded more settlements in the distant lands, given all the space there. I would presume that there aren't as many players in the distant lands as there are in homelands, given my experience. But we got, as French Empire, complete the Eiffel Tower for the Foundation, and as Bolivar finished the Modern Age, we still did not unlock anything from all that. But oh well. It is what it is. Can't really complain about trying. And I definitely gave this an honest try. Though, as I said before, I think me delaying my efforts to complete the Railroad Tycoon Legacy Path from all those other technologies I've wanted to research to hopefully get an edge on the rest of the modern age. Yeah, I think it's best that if you were to directly work your way towards certain technologies you need to complete the milestones for each of the legacy paths, or cultures, whichever one the path steps are calling for. That's something I could definitely work on in my own time with each new game I play, assuming that I even make it to the modern age. But I still find it unlikely that I'll be done in by other players, at least on the lower difficulties, like what I have been doing, because the game is set to Governor difficulty by default. I might go for a higher difficulty if I'm able to get another victory under my belt, but that's definitely not something to be expected of anytime soon from me. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say for right now. I'm gonna have to give this another try once I decide that I want to play as another leader. In fact, I'm definitely going to be playing as another leader sometime soon. Preferably one of the new ones that were introduced in this latest patch and latest update. So I'm gonna go ahead and give my mind a rest right now from all of what I had to endure. And until I'm ready to start a new game of Civilization VII, thank you everyone so much for watching, and I will see you then. Bye!